Hello everyone. Hope you guys are having a good Groundhog Day. So this is the first time I've done a live stream outside in 3 weeks or so. So still pretty chilly, but at least it's bearable. So we're out here going for a little walk. Nothing too big today, just enough just to get outside, get some fresh air and all that good stuff. But as I was saying earlier, happy Groundhog Day. Fortunately, we didn't get the news that we wanted. Punxsutawney Phil saw his shadow and 6 more weeks of winter, but that's just how it goes sometimes. So 6 more weeks of winter, but you know, but we'll at least enjoy the day and like I said, go for a little walk and get some outdoor time. Hope you guys are having a really good day. It's definitely a little harder walking because of all the clothes I'm wearing. Then also, they have that plowed right there. But if you've been following the channel lately, about a week and a half ago, we had over a foot of snow drop. It broke the record for the most snow ever to fall on the Dayton area in a single day. So the snow will be with us for quite a while. Hey Savage, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Going for a little walk in West Carrollton. And obviously we still got the foot plus snow on the ground. We'll have it for quite a while. I hope you guys are having a good Groundhog Day. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good right now. I got a gazillion layers on right now, so I'm doing pretty good. Like I was saying, unfortunately, we didn't get the best news today from the groundhog. 6 more weeks of winter, but that's just how it goes. But honestly, I was predicting that because of, how cold and miserable it's been lately. I'm in Ohio, but I've never seen, well, I've seen eagle's nest before, but never in Ohio, so that wasn't me. Let's see what this guy's doing real quick. Thanks. All right, he's let me go. I've seen an eagle's nest in Florida, but never one in Ohio. But speaking of Florida, I wish I was in Florida right now. Nice, there you go. So you get a little bit of a view from over here. That's the city of Moraine in front of us. It's kind of hard to see, but there's a hill over there where that tower is, and behind that's downtown Dayton. Yep, spring is my personal favorite, so I can't wait for that. And then I also really love summer as well. Winter, not so much, but, when you're in Ohio, there's not really much you can do about that. But 20 viewers, welcome, guys, to the live stream. So, we got just over a foot of snow about a week and a half ago, and it's doing better now, but last week was like bitterly cold. Like every night dropped below 0, so because of that, we still got most of the snow, but it's at least bearable now. It's like mid-20s, still cold, but livable. Ontario, nice. I'm actually part Canadian. My grandpa was born in Nova Scotia, and one of his sisters, my great aunt, lives in the Toronto area. So I've been to Ontario quite a few times. I may be part Canadian, but I'm not really the biggest fan of the cold. So right in front of us off that way is the West Carrollton High School. You can see where the lights are at the football field. So that's off that way. I don't know if you guys can see it, but right there in the middle of the screen, that's the Kettering Tower. That's the tallest building in downtown Dayton. So downtown's just beyond that hill over there, but like I said, you can see the tallest building in town from here. But this hill right here is probably like, I don't know, 60, 70 feet high, something like that. Couldn't even imagine going up and down this hill last week. If you guys are just joining the live stream, welcome. We're going for a little walk in West Carrollton, Ohio, near Dayton. This is my first live stream in like 3 weeks. It's been, as you can see, it's been super snowy and super cold, but today isn't that bad. But a week and a half ago, we had over a foot of snow, the most amount that's ever fallen in the Dayton area in one day in recorded history. So yeah, a lot was going on, and then it was bitterly cold behind that. At least we're kicking off February on a better note. Still pretty cold. It's like in the 20s right now, but could be worse, and it definitely was worse. Thanks. Yeah, I absolutely love Nova Scotia. I've been there twice. Like I said, my grandfather was born there. Been there twice during the summer. But during the summer, it's really nice there. But I hear they get a boatload of snow. Like how much snow we got last week, that's kind of a regular occurrence there. Yes, that is true. Gotta be prepared for the cold. All right, so we're gonna make a right here on Clematis. So as I said earlier, we're in West Carrollton, and we're about to cross into Miami Township. Named after the Miami tribe. That was the local Native American tribe that lived in this area back in the day. So we're gonna make a left and go down this street right here. Last time I brought you guys down this street was in November, I believe, and I showed you guys some Christmas displays that were up here along the street. Yep, that's right. Miami Valley is named after the Miami tribe. So they lived here and west, and the east towards Chillicothe, that's where the Shawnee tribe lived. If you guys are just joining the live stream, welcome. We're currently going for a walk in Miami Township, Ohio, near Dayton. Hope you guys are having a good Groundhog Day. This is my first live stream in about 3 weeks. I haven't done a whole lot because of how cold and snowy it's been. Like, snow you see right now, that's part of the most amount of snow that we've gotten in the greater Dayton area in one day. We got over a foot of snow. And it's going to be with us for a while because it's still going to be pretty chilly, especially after 6 more weeks of winter that we got today from the Groundhog. Hey, thanks. I appreciate that. Nice to chat with you too, Wendy. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Yeah, this area didn't get the most amount of snow. The city of Kettering, which is about 15 minutes to the northeast of here, they got 14.5 inches. That was the most that the whole area had on, I forget what day that was, but it was a couple Sundays ago. That's when we had all the snow. But yeah, the snow hills in particular, they'll probably be with us until like March maybe. It'll definitely take a while for them to melt. But yeah, like I said, it is chilly, but as long as you got enough layers on, it's not that bad. It's definitely better than what we had earlier. Here's a frozen creek. So a couple of months ago, like I said, the last time I brought you guys here, there were some Christmas displays on this tree, and they were a couple down that way. Obviously nothing left, but feels like Christmas with all the snow on the ground. Make a left here on the Carnation. So it's going to get a little bit more mild somewhat over the next couple of weeks. Like it's in the 20s now. It's going to go into the 30s later on in the week. So since it's getting a little bit more mild, I'll try to do more live streams with you guys. Yeah, I definitely miss doing that. Here's another creek right here. We're gonna make it right here on the Palm Drive. Back in October, there were a couple houses on this street that had some really impressive Halloween displays. There's one house on this side of the road, another one on the other side. So obviously we're a long ways away from that, but once we get to that time of year again, I'll show you guys some more Halloween displays, and then of course Christmas displays and stuff like that. You sometimes see stuff for Easter, but not that often. But if I do see anything for Easter when I'm doing my walks, I'll definitely show you them. And if you're just joining the live stream, welcome. Doing my first outdoor live stream in like 3 weeks, so it's definitely nice to do them again. It was kind of difficult because of all the snow that we've had lately. We got a snowman over here on the right. I'll show you guys him in just a moment. A couple of them actually. So we got a couple right over here. Caroline, yeah, I've done some in the past, but I haven't been there lately. So we got a couple more snowmen over here. We got this bigger one right here in the middle. Nice little winter display. Car in front of us is still buried in snow. If you guys are just joining the live stream, welcome. We're currently in Miami Township, Ohio, near Dayton, doing my first outdoor live stream in about 3 weeks. It was definitely difficult to do it because we had a huge snowstorm a couple weeks ago. It was a record-setting one, most amount of snow ever to drop on our area in recorded history, and then it was brutally cold behind that. So it's still pretty cold, obviously, but it's bearable today. So getting outside, going for a little walk, and taking you guys along, and hope you guys are having a good Groundhog Day. Unfortunately, we got 6 more weeks of winter, but what can you do about it? But yeah, this area here didn't get over a foot, but pretty close. But some areas got over a foot. And we just saw a car back there that's been buried for the past week and a half, ever since it snowed. But most people have been able to get their cars out and stuff like that. That one's kind of buried as well, hasn't moved. But as we keep going through February, I'm going to try to do more live streams as long as the weather holds up, because I definitely miss doing that, you know. We're going to head down this street over here. It's an airplane flying. So last September, I went by the Moraine Airport, which is the town across the Great Miami River from here. That's where that airplane's from, and I made a video of one of the planes taking off last year. That was definitely pretty neat. It's a small little local airport. A lot of times flyers practice by like flying in a circle and stuff like that. That's probably what that guy's doing. This tree right here, it's kind of hard to see, but it still has Christmas lights on it. Looks pretty neat with the snow. So after we're done over here, I'll take you guys where Harold Schnell's school used to be. If you've been with the channel for a while now, I showed you guys the different phases of that. So they tore down the school last summer, and now there's a recreation facility over there now. Depending on what the plowing situation's like, I might show you guys that once we get over there. And this year is going to be the last year for the current high school, so they'll tear that down as well. They're building the new high school, and I'll show you guys all that this coming up summer as well. So right over here, you get a little bit of a sense of scale of how much snow we got. Here, probably got about 9-10 inches, and some areas got well over a foot. Starting to get a little chilly, but it's just nice to be outside, because with that snowstorm that we had a couple weeks ago, it's kind of hard to do that. So it's chilly, but it's at least nice to get a little bit of exercise. Just hope that the rest of February is going to be relatively mild, you know. Still got 6 weeks of winter after the with the Groundhog today, but hopefully it's not going to be that bad. So up here, we're going to make a left on the Carnation. We were on that street earlier, so we're just basically making a little circle, and then we'll head off to where the Harold Schnell School used to be. So if you followed the channel last year, I showed you guys them demolishing the school, removing all the debris, and then building the athletic facility for the West Carrollton School District. And I hope you guys are also having a really good Groundhog Day. Even though we didn't get the best result today, 6 more weeks of winter, but 6 weeks is kind of long, but not really. But at least, even though spring's not going to come right away, at least we're on the right track, you know? So we're making a right on the Palm Drive. So right in front of us is where Harold Schnell School used to be. And that's where the athletic facility is now. So right in front of us is the West Carrollton sign, heading back into West Carrollton. Here's the sign again. I don't know. Did they say how much snow we're supposed to get? So here's the athletic facility right here. So like I said, this is where Harold Schnell School used to be. Hey, Burger Coldest, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Hope you're having a good Groundhog Day. Today's my first live stream in like 3 weeks. It's still pretty cold, but it's at least bearable. So 3 weeks ago, we had the largest drop of snow in the history of Greater Dayton. Some areas we got 14.5 inches of snow. So I'm gonna show you guys at least a little bit of the athletic facility. So you got like baseball off that way, tennis and pickleball right here. So a lot of different things going on. In front of us is the current high school. Like I mentioned earlier, they're going to tear that down this summer. It's the last year for that. And then the new high school is being built right back there. 2 feet, oh my gosh, yeah, that's right, because you guys got what we got, and then you got more snow this weekend. Can't even imagine having 2 feet. It's crazy having 1 foot. Definitely stay warm, that's for sure. Okay, cut through right here. I'll probably wait to show you guys the athletic facility another time because it looks like still pretty thick snow over there. But it's all right. I got the whole year to show you guys, but I'll show you guys it in more detail at a different time. Dusting of an inch on top of the 14 inches. Yep. At least it's a dusting because we don't want a major snowstorm again. So there's the athletic facility again, the former site of Harold Schnell School. So there were 2 grade schools here in West Carrollton. They basically merged them and built a whole new grade school. And the new high school's getting built over there, and then current one, which is over there, will get torn down after the end of this school year. And if you're just joining the live stream, I hope you guys are having a good Groundhog Day. And it's definitely nice to do a live stream again after a 3+ week absence due to the snow and the brutal cold. It's obviously still cold right now, but it's a lot better than what it was. So it's at least nice with that, you know. Unfortunately, we still have 6 more weeks of winter according to the Groundhog today, but like I said earlier, what can you do about that? But at least spring is more or less around the corner. And also, too, I just posted a Groundhog Day video on the channel earlier. It's a short. It's a old Groundhog video that I made a couple years ago. Definitely check that out. So here's the frozen creek that flows along the old Harold Schnell School. Goes off to the Great Miami River, which is about 1.5 miles, 2 miles to the west of here. At least they made this road a little bit better over here instead of trudging through. Now right here, not the worst, but definitely a different story. It's my first time actually walking through the snow today. I've been mostly walking on the streets so I can go a little bit quicker. Gotcha. So most of them are still hibernating. I'll go this way. Well, I think I'm going to wrap up the live stream. I definitely appreciate you guys a lot for watching it. I'll try to do more as the weather gets a little bit more better. But like I said, it was nice to do a live stream for the first time in a while. But I'll catch you guys later. I hope you guys have a good rest of your Groundhog Day. Please like the video. Please comment on the video. Please subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.